guys, DaddHat back again with another video. Today we are reacting to top WWE wrestlers poised to break out in 2023. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Hope you guys had a great New Year's celebration. Hope you guys got some New Year's resolutions, some goals that you guys want to fulfill. I know mine this year. I want to concentrate more on my YouTube channel and grow it because I've been procrastinating over the years, let's just be honest. But I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on reactions because, man, the last 2 years since Roman Reigns turned heel, I've been more interested in wrestling, WWE. So thank you, Roman. You're my tribal chief. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get into the video. And first up, shout out to What Culture Wrestling. Go subscribe to them if you haven't, and also subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. Turn on your notifications. At the end of the video, if you like the video, drop a like. That's all I ask. All right, let's get into it.
We all want to break out. The Foo Fighters taught us this a long time ago. But when we do get to the start of a brand new wrestling year, if you're a young and up-and-coming star, you'll be sitting there going,
Montez Ford, I'm hoping he does break out.
Everybody wants to get to the top.
Definitely Rhea Ripley. She's already breaking out.
So hello there, my name is Simon from What
I'm
Culture.
calling it now.
As
She's
we
going to
are
be the
starting
future
a brand new
Raw
12-month
Women's Champion.
period,
Calling it now.
I would give you 10 wrestlers
So happen at Mania.
poised to break out in 2023. Subscribe. Number 10, Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes will definitely be on the main roster in 2023.
Definitely.
Firstly, Shawn Michaels absolutely loves him. And secondly, the Heartbreak Kid is best friends with Triple H. So he just rings up and says,
he's got it, man. He's definitely got talent.
Not that he would actually need this advice, because all Paul Levesque's got to do is watch NXT, and it's blindingly obvious. And I think he's already aware of this, because not only has
I can see him as a future. I see him going to Raw. He's gonna come up to Raw. I can see him having a nice rivalry with Austin Theory for that U.S. Championship.
When you remember,
because Austin Theory is gonna hold on for that belt
it
for a
has
while.
happened already, but better late than never. But better never late. The only final question is whether Trick Williams comes with him, but I don't think it's that important.
It don't matter if he comes. If he does, I mean, it's cool.
Right around the corner stuff.
But the little NXT I have watched, I've been watching some Carmelo Hayes and
Roxanne Perez. So as of me saying these words, Roxanne Perez has just defeated Mandy Rose's 47-year title reign. She's the brand new NXT Women's Champion. Now originally this was penciled in for the last pay-per-view of the year, but from nowhere, WWE just went, hi, let's do it on free television. And I actually thought
not too familiar with her other than she just beat Mandy Rose.
But now more eyeballs are on her.
We'll see what happens.
How good she is. This has been clear for a while too. I mean, it's why she got signed to WWE to begin with. But even when she was Roxy, everyone was just like, how the hell is she so young? Has she lied about her birth date or her wrestling experience? Because she's basically...
I can see her on SmackDown.
She's absolutely
I could definitely see her going to SmackDown.
She's only 21, so even if Shawn Michaels does
21, damn,
that's perfectly cool. But look, nobody knows what tomorrow is going to bring. So
that's what's up. Is she champ already?
As the NXT champ, and then I put her on Raw and SmackDown.
Put her on SmackDown. Please put her on SmackDown and treat her right.
All right, let's address the elephant.
Tegan Knox just returned to SmackDown.
When Tegan Knox returned to SmackDown,
it was like,
in terms of like a massive reaction, well, it didn't really come. But I tell you this, it doesn't matter because there is a reason for it. When she was first on Friday nights a few months ago,
she do low-key look like Ronda, right?
She was just putting a tag team with Shotzi. They won a #1 contender match against the tag team champions. It never happened.
I think that she's a hotter version of Ronda.
Saw her again. So if you're a casual fan, you're going to be like, what? Now she is back in a prime position, though. It's only going to take a wee while before
Captain
everyone
Marvel
starts to get it.
inspired attire.
The queen of getting
I love when
watch most of her matches, both inside
wrestlers
and
take
outside
inspiration from like comic book
Tegan
characters.
is also so damn likable because she wears her heart on her sleeve both inside the ring and outside the ring. So all it's going to take is the right story, and all it's going to take is the right push. She will climb to the top of that women's division and eventually become a champion. You heard it here first.
I can see it. I can see it.
Lots of people have said it.
I won't argue with that.
About 39 for the 7 Santos Escobar. So the Legado del Fantasma call-up to SmackDown has been middling at best. Not really sure what.
It's been very mid.
I do like Selena Vega, and right now Santos Escobar's main highlight since being on SmackDown has been that World Cup final clash with Ricochet. That's flubbing brilliant. Because of that, though, casual fans will already be raising an eyebrow, and if you have been following this man down in NXT or back in Lucha Underground, you know we are just touching the surface here, and if you give him a bunch of freedom, he will absolutely kill it. It's no bad thing to be a leader of a stable either, because he just tells people that you must be important. So once again, if we can just come up with a plan,
I just want to be entertained, man.
I can easily see him being the Intercontinental Champion or the US one if you'd rather that. It's a perfect time as well because WWE needs a
IC. I can see him as an IC champ.
Honestly, does tick all the boxes. He just needs a bit of massaging. Number 6,
but not too soon, because you know what?
He's already broken through.
Speaking of Solo and IC Championship, Solo Sikoa, he's gonna be the IC champ. Definitely gonna be IC champ. I think he's gonna be the one that defeats Gunther. Yup, I said it. What do you expect? I represent the bloodline here. Solo is going to, before he betrays the bloodline, that's my theory, he's going to become IC champ. He's going to. The man wants gold. He wants some gold. He wants some gold too. And Gunther is, you know, he's great. But Solo is an up-and-comer. Just saying.
Because ever since Solo Sikoa debuted on the main roster at Clash of the Castle and screwed over Drew McIntyre, he has fit into the bloodline so seamlessly. He's like the last piece of the puzzle.
And I'm pretty sure that Solo is going to get booked to face Drew McIntyre either at the Royal Rumble or at Elimination Chamber. I can see Solo winning that. And I'm loving that he's using the Samoan Spike. Paying homage to his uncle, Umaga. Bro, love it. Love every moment.
He's also fantastic as the guy in the bloodline that shows no emotion and just stands there without blinking.
I know that he's going to turn on Bloodline eventually.
Maybe it should be Solo that turns on Roman Reigns and won the championship. I wouldn't be against it.
I wouldn't be against it either.
But still, the last few weeks, he has started to add in bits.
It's going to happen. I don't know if he's going to take the championship off Roman, but
and let's not forget too,
he's definitely going to be the one. And
he's
going to become a babyface.
And within 18 months,
actually, I don't want him to become a babyface. I want him to be like a tweener, you know, like.
So you'd have to be blind to not see it. Although even then, you
anti-hero.
I don't even think he's cut a proper promo yet. So when he starts doing that as well, dude's gonna take off. Number 5, Austin Theory. Calm down, everybody.
Let's go. I'm on the Austin Theory hype train. I am. When he was with Vince, I was like, man, this guy's annoying with the stupid ass selfies and whatever. But man, ever since he lost that title and he cashed in and it failed, my man has been on a mission. He grew up quick. He got serious. He been about his business. What he say? A-Town down? He said now and forever? I believe it, man. Hey, I'm happy he's U.S. champ. And I think he gonna have a long run with that U.S. championship until someone takes that championship off of him. I'm on Austin Theory hype train. At me if you need to. I don't care. Let's go.
He's going crazy. But after all that rumor and hearsay, seems like Triple H also sees the upside in Austin Theory. He's gonna give him a push. I mean, clearly the game wasn't that high on Austin being back, hence why we took that briefcase off him. But within a couple of weeks, he had become the United States champion.
He has everything. He has everything. A future world champion. With me, man, he's the now.
I think Theory does get better every single week, and if he does keep progressing as he is, he's so damn young that he will find his place within WWE.
Yep.
He'll be around for a long ass time.
He's a future face.
In 2023 as well. So as long as
if Austin Theory keeps his, keeps his shit together, my man is the future. He's the next face. He's the next face.
What a 2022 Rhea Ripley had, because despite being injured for parts of it, she was still one of the most important parts of Judgment Day.
She's the most important part of Judgment Day.
And turned it into an absolute fire act. I didn't have that on my bingo card. You also totally could believe she could kill someone just by looking at them.
Yep.
Going back to Judgment Day, I don't think that stable would have worked without her. Like they all come together to ensure that it does have something to it. But without Rhea Ripley, I'm less interested. I mean, she has somehow become the women's division end-of-level boss without even being the champion. And when we get to WrestleMania 39, it looks like we will do Ripley versus Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's title.
Yep.
honestly think Rhea should win that.
She should.
Some kind of a tear.
She should win that. If she doesn't, I'm a riot. I'm a riot in my own house. I'm gonna do it.
We're gonna look back on this in a few years and say, oh, it all started there. She is gonna be massive.
She's gonna be goated, bro.
I mean, it's all there, isn't it? The reason that NXT treats him like a king is because they can see it too. So we are just gonna build before Braun goes on to the main roster. It's gonna be like a runaway freight train. Such has been his rise.
Where do you guys think that Braun is going? Is he gonna go to Raw or SmackDown? I can see him on Raw.
People even talk about him being the dude to dethrone Roman Reigns, and no one seems that upset.
No, he's not gonna
also,
dethrone Roman Reigns.
To wrestling this fast. He's only been doing it like a year or so. He's better than everyone. The reason 2023 is going to be his proper break, though, is simply because he doesn't need NXT anymore. Pick somebody to beat him for that championship and send him to the main roster instantly, and you could even debut him as a surprise in the Royal Rumble, and then he gets screwed over to start his first proper program that culminates at WrestleMania. Now look at that. There's 3 months of stories worth there to tell people that Breakker is our guy. So I really do think when all is said and done, Bron Breakker is going to be a massive deal. He's going to carry on that Steiner legacy.
Send him to SmackDown. Let him feud with my boy Solo.
That he's a Steiner.
That might
Wrestling,
might be good. That might be good.
Triple H being in charge has had many benefits, and a massive one is seeing what he has done with Butch, obviously also known as Pete Dunne. Flubbin' love this guy.
Sir.
Paul Levesque has always been a fan of the man, hence why he built NXT UK around him.
I'm telling you, within the next 2 years, my boy Butch is going to be on top of the card. I'm telling you that right now.
He's just an absolute badass who will break your fingers. People like to say that he needs.
I love watching this. I love watching his matches.
That matters at all, because if in 2023 he keeps having banger after banger after banger after banger, the fans are just going to warm.
I just want to see him in more singles competitions and not
sure, there is a missing piece of the
tag teams so much.
But he shouted War Games a few weeks ago and sounded like he wanted to kill someone.
He's fired.
So why don't we nurture him in that area, and until that point, hide his weaknesses and push his strengths? He's got strength in abundance. Number one, Montez Ford. So I do want to mention Angelo Dawkins here, because that guy has just got so...
Hold up. I'm just pause it right now. Montez Ford this year is turning heel.
Tell me, you didn't just say that.
I mean, Dawkins is the weaker link. So, you know, Montez gonna notice that, like, yo, you slowing me down. I don't need you no more. Get out my face. But before you get out my face, let me smack you up, make your life miserable. Like you've been making my life miserable with all these L's we've been taking. And then you get up out my face. Book it. Just say it. Book it.
Good over
Do it.
2022. So when it is time to split up the Street Profits, let's also push Dawkins as well as Montez Ford. I mean, it's been quite clear for a while that they have wanted to do this, especially how he is presented. Really, the dude does have it all. He is
and he put on more mass.
As he does those crazy agile moves.
He put on more mass too, bro. Like, he's looking like a future champ.
Good stuff. We don't have to do a breakup angle either. The Street Profits can just go, well, we've been together a long time and there's no one else to
I'm gonna break up angle.
So you go left and I go right. And if we do it well, you are gonna have two bona fide superstars on your hands.
I mean, that works too. But I want to see them.
It's quite clear that Montez will be
fight.
in the front of the pack. So there is no reason why he can't be a massive success. I mean, the signs have been there for
even if they don't fight, still
not do it in
Montez Ford. I want him heel. I want him as a heel.
And we've got a good one right here. So many other superstars that are poised to break out in 2023. Make sure you let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Then head over to whatculture.com where you can reach us articles.
Sir, yes, sir. Y'all go ahead, subscribe, listen to it, man. I really do think that this list is on point. I could definitely agree with Montez Ford, Rhea Ripley, Butch, or Pete Dunne, whatever you want to call him. Definitely Solo Sikoa. They're definitely going to have a great 2023. Just like you're going to have a great 2023, I'm going to have a great 2023. We're all going to just be elevated. So if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications. Thanks for letting me react for you guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.